This is a video called Get Ready with May.
Oh my god, I love that!
I know! Okay, so hello, my name is Justin David Sullivan. I play May in And Juliet on Broadway, and today I'm gonna take you along to get ready with May. Hello from 42nd Street. I am on my way to the theater. I'm gonna watch the put-in of our incredible second cover understudies, and then I'm gonna get ready for Friday night on Broadway, so come join me. Okay, do I have food in my teeth? I just ate my dinner. Day in the life. Now I go fill up my water bottle and this vase for my humidifier. Let's go. That's the trap door where people go up and down, all around. Hi, Dom. All right, now we're in my dressing room. She is small, but she is mighty. Okay, so yeah, filled up my water so I can keep hydrating myself. Right there, I have like a humidifier. I'm gonna spill, and then I'm gonna fill it up with water so I can keep my nice and moist. I'm very into aromatherapy these days just because being on Broadway is stressful as fuck. And we're right by Bryant Park, and there's a Muji there, and Muji has the best like aromatherapy diffuser oils, so I'm using one called Japanese Cypress. But I drop it. I just got a little cheap oil diffuser from Amazon. And then I love to put this on during the show to help keep me calm because it's so stressful. So usually when I'm getting ready for a show, I'll put on a playlist that like inspires me. Usually ranges from like musical theater cast recordings to one of my Spotify playlists. Just depends on the mood that I'm in that day. But today I'm talking to you, so I won't be listening to music. That's just usually what I do. I like to start with like a nice facial mist just to get things going. This one is Mario Badescu. And it smells so good. This is the lavender one. I know, my dressing room is lavender. It's kind of a theme. If you know, you know. I mean, this is what my costume looks like. This is a playing card. The frame is from one of our incredible dressers here, Eric. He made this for me for an opening night gift. But this is like a merch piece. So if you want a set of cards with like our costume sketches, you can get it at the Stephen Sondheim Theatre or online, I believe. Hydration. Okay, so usually I come to the theater with my brows on. And that is true today as well. I went ahead and wet my beauty blender. I have like all of my concealers and like skin tints and things in this jar. Lately I've been loving the Kosas Revealer Concealer, and also this Juvia's Place Concealer kind of beats. This one is more full coverage, and I'm feeling a little bit glam today, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this one. This is in the shade 15. Juvia's Place, if you don't know, is a Black-owned beauty brand. You can pick it up at Ulta. They have incredible shade ranges, and also it's so inexpensive, so I don't feel bad purchasing something like this and like using it for the show, because I think this concealer is like literally definitely less than $20. So if you're looking for something that slays, try this. I'm telling you, this concealer it will get you snatched real quick. If you're looking for a quick snatch, there you go. Okay, next step that I do for my base is a cream contour just to warm up the skin again. This is another Juvia's Place product that I really like. It's like a foundation stick. Sometimes I will also use a MAC Pro concealer palette that has like basically all the colors. Since I use the Juvia's Place concealer, let's go with a MAC just to switch it up a little bit. I like to take it with a brush that looks like this, and I will just tap it in. I kind of just use all the colors, and then I will hit the tops of my cheekbone like so, and just buff her out. In this gorgeous MAC Pro Concealer palette, there is a gorgeous orange coral color correcting shade of concealer. I love to use this on myself as a cream blush because it just brightens up my face, and it's the perfect like level of intense saturation that will last me through the sweat of a Broadway show. That is also real. Like, if you love makeup, I'm sorry to tell you that your makeup will be destroyed after about 3 numbers on a Broadway stage. Okay, once you're feeling gorgeous, which I am, it's time to powder. This one is like an OG fave from back in the day. This is the RCMA No Color Powder. I've got myself a little cute palette here that I dumped my powders onto, and so I will just shake out a little bit. That container reminds me of like Kraft Parmesan cheese. To apply the powder, I love using these powder puffs. This is perfect just for pressing powder where you need it so that your makeup is like locked in. So typically once I'm done setting my face, I will go in and re-carve out the areas where I cream contoured with powders. This is another Juvia's Place product. This is the bronzed duo in the shade tan. They just have incredible products and they're so inexpensive, so I love to use them for the show. And I go in with a brush like this and basically just hit all the areas on the face where we already cream contoured. Then we're gonna go in with my favorite part, blush. This is a Morphe face palette that I love. It's got contours, bronzers, highlighting powders, and blush. So literally everything you need. And then I take the matte blush shade and I will just hit it right over the areas where we put that cream color corrector as blush. Cute. This is the Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. So I'll go in with the same powder puff, pick up some of that powder so that there's like an even layer, and then I will start at the top, and I like to think of it as like a V that doesn't quite meet at the bottom. So you want it to be wider on the top and drag it closer to the inside of your nose as you go down. And that is what is going to help actually slim down your nose. A lot of people will just take the powder and do a straight line all the way down, but if you want it to be pinched at the tip, you gotta actually taper those lines in, and I'll go right under just to round off that edge, and then whatever's left, I will sweep that under the eye and press that in for some extra brightening and coverage. The eyeshadow palette that I use for the show is by Il Makiage ASMR. This is the Kathleen Lights palette. I love this palette. They sent this to me and I feel like it has every shade that you would need. It's like neutrals and gorgeous shimmers, and they are so blendable and pretty, and I'm so grateful that they sent this to me, so thank you, Il Makiage. I will take these like light neutral transition colors. Like I said, I'm going for the glam, so I'm gonna use an actual eyeshadow palette. So yeah, I will use that to redefine my nose, and then I will connect it into my crease. So this step is pretty simple. And I will pull that out to start shaping for my eye for the wing. Something signature to my May look is a ginormous black Nicki Minaj winged eyeliner, which I'm obsessed with. At this point, I love to mist again to take away the powdery finish and bring life back into the skin. So now I'm gonna do a little bit of highlighting. I don't do too much highlight. I think when you're on stage, like highlight can look pretty intense just because there's so many lights. So I try to keep it pretty minimal and pinpoint where I really want my features to stand out. Something I will never skip is the little boop on the tip of my nose. So I use the smallest little detail brush like this. Oh my god, it's so influential right now. And I use a highlight shade right here. This one's called Beam in my Morphe face palette. And I will just give myself a little Rudolph hotline bling on the tip of the nose. And then I will also take this right down the center. Then I like to take this in the inner corners of my eyes. You can see it in my eyes. Then I will do the Cupid's bow. Now, something that I like to do to just like a finishing touch on the face is I have a couple of beauty marks that I like to redefine because we covered them up with concealer and powder and all that jazz. All that jazz! This is a brow pen. This is not one that I use typically every day, but this is one that MAC Cosmetics provided. Thank you, MAC. It's basically a little brush tip inky pen. So I will just do my beauty marks. So I'm gonna go ahead and curl my lashes. This is the Shiseido eyelash curler. Getting to be on Broadway is like truly a dream come true. I used to watch all the like Broadway.com vlogs and all the backstage footage. So it's like so funny to me that I'm like doing this right now because it actually doesn't feel very abnormal because I do this so often. I'm like, yeah, you know, this is just me documenting for the future so I can look back and be like, wow, I used to do that every day. I am about to reach into my Grecian bust. My best friend and my sister got this for me, and her name is Emma Stone. And she's filled with gingins, which are my favorite, like, throat lozenge. Oh my god, I literally only have 4 left. That is crazy because I literally eat these all day long. These are my favorite just to, like, warm my voice up. Oh, they're spicy and sweet and everything I want in a treat. Okay, so now I'm gonna work on my classic black winged liner. And I'm not gonna talk while I do it, so you'll just have to watch. There's a liner. I think it's giving Snatch. I think it's giving Slay. Alright. I have PT in 5 minutes, so I'm gonna bring you with me. And then we'll finish my makeup after. Alright. We match. Okay, seriously, I'll be back. Okay. On the way to PT, this is, you know, a stairwell. I'd be walking up and down these stairs all day, every day. The inside of the hallways are orange. In case you were curious, that's the theater. And today, I'm being lazy, so I'm gonna take the lift. We have this ginormous elevator that is gonna take me to PT. Okay, so I typically get PT like once a week just for maintenance and things. There's a giant mirror in this elevator. So that's the back of my head. Anyway, I don't even dance that much on the show, but still I have like terrible knots and like just tension from doing the same choreo 8 times a week. It's pretty intense. So I love going to PT to kind of help alleviate some of that tension and make sure that I'm maintaining myself. This is the, what? This way. Going this way. This is the bathroom area. Hi, Elena V. Did you just have PT?
Yeah.
How was it? Amazing. Come say hello to everyone. I'm going to PT!
Oh, great.
This is our amazing, incredible swing, spectacular human, Elena. It's through this way. All right. And Lindsay is our PT person. Okay. So here I am in the box. and I'm gonna get PT. I'm feeling extremely relaxed. I just got PT. They're setting up the stage for our Friday night show. And I'm gonna go to warm up now. Okay, and now I'm late to warm ups, but I'm on my way. Here we go. I always forget to do this, but there's my, oh my god, that's such a bad check mark. That's my sign in. Okay, my dressing room is a little bit of a mess at the moment, but this is a cute little lamp that I got to put in the corner. I also have these gorge luxe robes. Oh no, it fell. This one is from one of my besties, Courtney. Oh god, okay, you know what? I'm fucking this up so bad. Robes, this is my little sofa. This is what my rug looks like. It's giving whimsical fairy realness. And now we're back to getting ready. Okay, I forgot to film the part where I make a cup of throat coat for myself in the green room. I do this every single day before the show, so just pretend I did that. Okay, I am gonna go grab my lash tools now. That includes a lash applicator. If you're bad at putting on eyelashes, get yourself one of these. It makes such a difference. And my Duo lash adhesive, which I love to use. Okay, so what I like to do is take my lash, my strip lash. I love using Tofty lashes for the show. They are nice and bold and pretty inexpensive if you buy them in bulk. I'm going to place it down on my eye. What a difference a lash makes. Let me pop the other one on before I look crazy. I love a lash. I love a big lash. I think it's so flattering. It makes me feel like a natural woman. Okay, so that's what the eyes look like with the lashes on. I feel like it's pretty stunning. Okay, the last step of my makeup routine is my lips. 15-minute call. So for my lips, I use the MAC Spice Lip Liner. This is a classic. If you are a brown girl, you need this lip liner. Honestly, if you're anybody, you need this lip liner. So I like to overline my lips. Gorge. Okay, and then, so usually I use my Powder Kiss lipstick in Stay Curious, but now I just use this for the second act. What I've been using lately to give myself a nice lip stain is the ColourPop Fresh Kiss Glossy Lip Stain. I really like using this because it still maintains like the shine, but even after I wipe it off when I kiss Frankie, it still gives me that punch of color. All right, I feel like such a showgirl, but this is basically the updated May mug. Okay, so they just called 5 minutes, and this is a pretty common occurrence where we're just sitting here.
So just waiting.
Costumeless.
To go on.
Micless.
Still not ready.
Really not even, do you even have your eyeliner on?
Nope.
Eventually, Ben is gonna do a makeup tutorial on his show
on my eyeliner and my brow.
Yes, if you haven't seen the show, Ben
I
Walker
do
Jackson.
I do a full beat. You may think Justin like really has a beat going on. It's nothing compared to what I do.
No, the layers. It's like you look like an entirely different person.
Yep.
Anyway, Ben Walker Jackson plays Romeo.
Ben Walker Jackson.
I'm just kidding. It's Ben Jackson Walker plays Romeo and Juliet.
What is the most like tedious, frustrating to do about getting ready for the show?
My eyeliner.
Your
for
eyeliner.
sure.
Okay.
It stresses me out so much. I think some days it's like extremely thick.
Mm-hmm.
Some days I get it just right. I think today's pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
It takes a lot of focus, but I also think it like is a nice like meditative distraction. Like
Yeah.
I feel very like
Getting ready for the show.
like
I
getting
just have
that
to focus on one
perfect
thing.
symmetrical stroke.
Yep. How long did it take you to develop your makeup routine?
In life,
Yeah. Like when did you
Ugh.
start doing makeup?
I started wearing makeup in high school. I was like
High school.
super insecure. I have like very faint eyebrows, so I
Uh-huh.
would put eyebrows on
Uh-huh.
every day for school. I think probably my sophomore year.
Mm-hmm.
I used to have like a swoopy bang, so you
I know
couldn't see
this.
my eyebrows. That was
Yeah.
freshman year.
Mm-hmm.
But then sophomore year, it changed to like an up.
An
side.
updo. Work that updo.
Own that ponytail. And while I was owning the ponytail, you could see my eyebrows. So that was like the first makeup product
Got it.
that I
Got
started
it.
with, and then from there it just kind of like snowballed. And
Mhm,
you know,
mhm.
at the beginning I was like super uncomfortable wearing makeup. Like I didn't want anyone to notice. I remember I bought a bronzer, and I like did a little bit of bronzer one day, and someone was like, "Are you wearing bronzer?" And I like totally
No.
denied it, and I was like, "Yeah." I was like, "No," and I like freaked out.
No, I swear.
Yeah, and then I didn't wear bronzer for like a month, but
Let that be a lesson, all you kids out there.
Own your-
Bronzer,
own your
normalize
paleness.
bronzer.
or that too.
Normalize your fluorescent beige.
I'm dead. But yeah, it took me a long time to get like comfortable wearing makeup. So I think
Yeah.
it was like a very slow burn, but
Here we
I'm
are.
pretty happy with.
Now you're being featured in magazines with your routine, and
Yeah, the
go
people
check
want
it
to
out. The people want
wanna
to know.
I feel like typical Broadway makeup is like a lipstick and a little mascara
Yeah,
and some
it's
blush.
like some foundation, a little bit of contouring,
Countering. too.
countering, counter. That's a stage term, also.
If you didn't know, Ben has a BFA from University of Michigan.
Biffa.
Go Blue.
Go blow, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you learn how to do like makeup at school?
Yeah,
Was
we
that-
had a class.
Did you do like? Did you ever have to do
It
like?
was fun.
Turn yourself into like an old man. Or,
I
like, a
did.
zombie?
Yeah,
You did.
I had to like do like the facial hair.
I'm fucking dead.
It's so bad.
I
There's
feel like
pictures of it somewhere.
those tools are helpful to know though.
They are.
Like if you have a self tape.
But I grew up like learning how to do makeup for stage because I did it in.
Because he's been a
theater.
star since a child,
Yeah.
and that's why he's so mediocre.
Places, please. Places for
I have to go.
I'm so in trouble.
Goodbye.
This happens every day. This is like not scripted. We're always late.
Right.
Okay, now I'm gonna rush and put my costume on. Okay, so now I've got my mic and costume on. One thing that I don't know if everyone knows this, but under our gorgeous costumes, we wear these undershirts that are literally just like a cut up t-shirt. And I don't know why, but I think that's really funny. I just didn't know that until I got to Broadway. Come in! And now comes Rhiannon! Okay, so this is a very quintessential part of the getting ready process with May for the show. My incredible dresser, Rhiannon, comes in and she cinches me for the gods, and we talk about the hot gods. And now I'm corseted. Thank you, dear. I'll see you up there. Okay. So now at this point is when I like do some meditations. That's actually not true, but I will like get myself ready, make sure that I have all my props. Okay, that freaked me out for a second. These sunglasses, so chic. I do wear these in the show. And then I will usually play with my hair for a minute. If you have ever done musical theater, you know who she is, and you know her very well. But the world has evolved, and now this product exists. This is a glue spray wax, and there are two different nozzles. One is for light hold and one is for strong hold. And I'm telling you, this is like my favorite hair product I've ever used. I get a lot of questions about my gorgeous custom May crown. Everyone wants to know where they can get one. I don't know. I don't even know where I can get one. But they want to know how it goes on my head. So there's a little comb on the back, and basically I just kind of like finesse it into my hair, which is why it really helps when you apply like a sticky hairspray or hair product. It's like very flexible, so you just kind of like shape it to your head. People want to know how it stays on. My answer to that is I just pray that it doesn't fall off, and it doesn't, so praying works. I'm just kidding. I don't know, maybe it does. And then I think my very last and final touch for getting ready for the show is another question that I get asked all the time, which is, how are your lips so shiny on stage? There's only one thing in the world that can make it that shiny, and that is this, which is usually very clear, but I have stained it with my lipstick, unfortunately, but it still is the GOAT. This is the MAC lip gloss. This is not for the faint of heart, I will say. If you are like a soft glam kind of girl, this is for the makeup wearer, because this is literally the stickiest, goopiest gloss in the world. But that shine and the longevity of that shine is unbeatable. And that is my finishing touch before I get ready to go up on the stage. Thank you so much for tuning in. Let me know if you liked this video. I'm happy to make more. This is very fun for me. And if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments, and maybe I can go through and answer questions next time I do a video like this. Thank you to all who have come and supported our show already. It's so special getting to hear how much you all love the show and relate to the show and the character May, and I'm just really grateful. So this is my gift back to you. I hope this was interesting and exciting for you to watch. And I hope you had as much fun as I did filming it. Woo! Woo! Okay, I will talk to you all soon. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.